Hi everyone, and welcome to another video from Master Calculator. Today, we're going to tackle mean, median, mode, and range. Okay, let's begin. I'm not going to give you any of the definitions beforehand because it'll be easier if I show it to you with examples. Let's start with mean. Mean is also the same as average, so you're trying to find average of all the numbers. So what does that mean? Average or mean is basically the sum of all the numbers divided by the number of numbers. And now that still may sound confusing, but let's take a look at an example. We have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's our set. So we want to find the mean of all these numbers. So we have to add all of them. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 is going to be our top number. So let's do that. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 plus 7 is 28. 28 plus 8 is 36. 36 plus 9 is 45. And 45 plus 10 is 55. So the sum of all our numbers is 55. Then we divide it by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the number of numbers is 10. And when we do that, we get 55 divided by 10, it's 5.5. So the mean or the average of all these numbers is 5.5. Okay, our next concept is median. So what is median? Median, I like to think of it as the same as the middle. And that's what it sounds like. So the median is basically the middle number in any data set. So like before, let's take a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What would be the middle number? Well, there's 10 numbers, so 5 and 5, if we split it down the middle, it'll be 5 and 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the middle. So, which is the median? 5 or 6? Well, technically, it's neither. So whenever you have an even number of numbers in the data set, then you have to find the average, or we learned before, it's the same as the mean of the two middle numbers. So in this case, our two middle numbers are 5 and 6 because there's 4 on each side. So 5 and 6, what would be the average of that? Well, how would we do that? 5 plus 6 over the number of numbers, which is 2. So the sum of numbers over the number of numbers is equal to the mean. So that's equal to what? 11. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. Okay, so our median in this case is also 5.5. But what happens if there's an odd number of numbers? So if there's an odd number of numbers in our data set, that makes it so much easier. So let's just take a look at, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, the median for that, since there's only an odd number of numbers, it would just be the middle number. There's 2 and 2 on each side, so it would just be 3. So if there's odd, it's just the middle number. Now you may be thinking, in this case, median and mean were both 5.5. Does that mean they're always the same? Well, that's not true. That's just in this case. Our next one is mode. Mode is basically the most repeated number. So what do I mean by that? Let's look at this data set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like we have before. Are there any numbers that are repeated more than once? Well, there aren't. So that means this one has no mode. But let's look at some examples with modes. So what about, I'm just thinking of random numbers here. Okay, so let's look at this data set. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 6. The mode is the most repeated number. What's the most repeated number here? Well, it's 3 because there's 3 of that. So our most repeated number is going to be 3 in this one, or our mode is 3. One last example. What about what about 1, 2, 2, 10, 10, 15? What's the mode in that? Well, 1 is repeated once, 15 once, but 2 and 10, each of them are twice. So which one is the mode? Well, it's technically both of them. So the mode for this data set is 2 and 10. We can have multiple modes. And finally, we have range. Range is actually so easy. It's basically just the maximum value minus the minimum value. So for example, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our range would just be 5 minus 1, which is 4. Really simple. Let's take a look at a few problems. Number 1. What is the mean, median, mode, and range of the dataset 3, 6, 6, 15, 20? Let's start with mean. So we know we have to add all the numbers and then divide it by the number of numbers. So let's add them first. 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 15 plus 20. Okay, so 3 plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, 15 plus 5 is 20. So 0, regroup the 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, so the sum of all the numbers is 50. Then we have to divide it by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50 divided by 5 is equal to 10. So our mean is 10. Okay, now moving on to median. What's the median of our data set? 3, 6, 6, 15, 20. There's 5 numbers, so it's an odd number, so it'll be easy for us. We just have to find the middle number. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's just going to be 6. So our median is just 6. You can see in this example, the mean and median were completely different. Okay, after that, we have mode. Mode is also relatively simple. What's the most number in this data set? 3, 6, 6, 15, 20. So 6 is repeated twice, so it has to be the mode. So our mode is 6. And finally, range. Range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. So it's 20 minus 3, which is 17. So for this problem, our mean is 10, our median is 6, our mode is also 6, and our range is 17. Okay, let's take a look at one final problem. This problem is a challenge problem, so pause the video if you want to try it by yourself. Okay, let's solve it. Our data set is 43, 42, 32, 42, 15. As you can see, these numbers are in sequential order, so we can write them in that order so it's easier to visualize them. You don't have to, but it's easier. 2, 3. What do we have after that? 15. Then the two 42s. 42, 42. Then 43. Okay, now that we have it written in number order, we can start solving for these. Let's start with mean. Let's add everything first. 2, 3, 15, 42, 42, 43. Okay, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 3 is 17. Write the 7, regroup the 1, 1, 2, 6, 10, 14, 147. Okay, now that we know the sum of the numbers is 147, we have to divide it by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 147 divided by 6. Let me just do that really quickly. 6 times 2, 12. 14 minus 12, 2. 27. How many times does 6 go into 27? 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Then 3. Since we don't have anything else, we can draw the point 0. Bring the 0 down. 30. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. And that's 0. So our answer, our mean is 24.5. Okay. Next one, median. So to find the median, we have to find our middle number. So there's 6 numbers, so this is going to be a little harder. So 2, 3, 15, 42, 42, 43. So this is our middle line. So these are our two middle numbers. We have to find the mean of 15 and 42. 15 plus 42, which is 7. 57. Divide 57 by 2 to find the mean of the two middle numbers. Point 0, bring down to 0. Okay, so the median is 28.5. Next one, we have our mode. Our mode is the most common number. So which number is repeated multiple times? 42 is repeated multiple times, so that's our mode. Finally, we have range. Our range is our biggest number minus our smallest number. 43 minus 42, and the range is 41. So our mean is 24.5, median is 28.5, mode is 42, and range is 41. Okay everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you're still feeling unsure about this topic, there's a practice quiz in the description.